Sugar. It makes our life sweeter, but our life doesn't depend on it. But for the sugarcane cutter in the Dominican Republic, sugar is their life, and they can't survive without it. And it's a struggle for them to survive, going home to their families in the Bateyes with a little over $1 a day to provide for their needs. With the way things are, it's almost impossible to provide a better life for their children. But with the help of others, there is hope. Over 3 nights, a group of cane cutters and other local workers share their personal hopes, dreams, and struggles.
He's 48 years old.
Él me dijo, hay mucho trabajo, que tiene cuarto, yo voy a conseguir mucho cuarto. Entonces, cuando yo llegué aquí, yo ponía a picar la caña, entonces no puedo conseguir cuarto para yo volver para mi país, me quedo aquí en este país.
But the real magic takes place along the beach. Imagine a child wanting to go to the beach so much, but is never able to, because they can't afford to take a bus, or because no one can take them. And then imagine taking such a child to the beach for the very first time.
Everybody's kind of united. Everybody's trying to help each other and trying to make it as comfortable as possible. You can see the connection in the many people that are here. So it makes it okay. It doesn't make it as difficult as I thought it would be.
The experience has been very, very moving so far. Seeing the reality that they live in day to day and feeling so helpless.
Just by me being here, I'm greatly privileged and honored to act and follow in the footsteps of our Lord. Giving yourself to others, to actually be there in person, to give to someone else.
To be here and to be living in the same similar conditions, it just really humbles you as a person. As a child of God, we're here to serve, and I can't think of a better way to serve than feeding people who are hungry, clothing people who have no clothes.
Maybe it's the relaxing sun, the soothing water, or the laughing children. Whatever the reason, the Canadians find themselves opening up to the relationships they have made in such a short time.
His name is Robelin. He is in grade 7, so he's 13 years old. He lost his father when he was a young boy. He lives with his mother, and he has 4 siblings. He is going to school right now, but once he gets to high school, then they need $500 a year for transportation and materials. And I was just so emotional because I thought, like, we just take everything for granted, like just simple things as going to the beach. And here's this child who, yesterday we took him to the beach, and it was his second time in his whole life that he had ever been to the beach. And yet he lives so close to the beach, but they have no money to take a bus over to the beach. It wasn't a great day for the beach. We didn't have beach weather, but he still loved just being out there, having a snack, having a meal for lunch. The kids still had a really good time, and they made the best of it. We're called to help others, and these people are the ones who are the most needy. We need to be the hands of Christ. So for me, that's what it comes down to. That's the core. This child needs, he's lost his father, and the opportunity for him is even less in that he doesn't have both parents, and with my own son, because my husband passed away. And so for me, I felt this connection. I thought, for me, it was like a calling in the sense that I already have a son who's fatherless, and here's another boy who needs that same type of like extra love and tender love and care, so to speak. And I just felt that like God put him in my life for a reason, and I need to now answer to that call, and I need to take care of him. And so I'll help his mother take care of him. And I'm hoping that maybe, like Miguel, because Miguel himself, who lived on the Batey, is now going in and helping others in the Batey. Maybe he himself will be inspired to do that. And who knows, become even a teacher in the Batey, or just maybe some kind of coordinator to coordinate groups to come in and help out. So I'm hoping that I can inspire him in some manner to do that.
Y yo estoy muy contento porque usted y toda la gente las baja y que le vaya bien. Y esto es una fruta. Primero se lava con agua, después se muerde y se come. Es muy buena. Chao, I love you. Para todo.
Malaika. Her story is she doesn't know who's her father, and her mother was a prostitute. Her grandmother literally raised her, and she has 2 other siblings. And if I can help her, I'm sure she will be able to help her other siblings. And as soon as I got off the bus, and she just caught my eye, and she just ran to me and gave me a hug. And I think there is a connection with each child. She's 11, and her birthday is December 2nd. That's what she told me last night. And mine is December 23rd, so, and that's, I guess, we really hit. Maybe in the future, I would be able to sponsor somebody else, God willing. Like to help.
Esta tarde, chao, bye.
As soon as we got there, this little boy came up, all happy. He started holding my hands, hugging me. And he was getting so close to me, I couldn't believe it. I just met him. Next thing I know, I looked down. He had a foot missing. And he was running and playing the way I was, and I'm all okay. Then he started telling me how it happened. When he was 5 years old, he just came out of school, and the sugarcane train was there. The train cut his foot. I think he said it took him 5 hours to find somebody to take him to the hospital.
Me gusta los amigos como yo.
¿Por qué?
Porque él es bueno como la gente. Ustedes todos son buenos.
Then last night I was talking to Miguel. I was going, Miguel, is that a big family? And he was saying, yeah, they already have 4 kids. They're already having problems keeping them in school. She can't afford to buy the little kid a uniform and books. And I go, Miguel, I don't have a lot of money at home, but I can afford to give him a uniform and books. Anyways, we came to the beach. As soon as the bus got here today, we opened the door, boom, ran in the water. And I thought he was gonna be afraid because he's 8 years old, never seen the water. I thought he was gonna be terrified. No, just didn't even take his shirt off, just jumped in. And he's got a smile. His smile does not come off his face. Yeah. It's not like, I had an accident. Feel sorry for me, like some people. These kids here, they're amazing. And at least, I can do something like that for one. Yeah. I mean, I won't be able to do it for all of them, but at least one kid will be taken care of for a while, right.
I think that the joy in the kids, we go into where they live and we see how they live, and then we bring them here, and we've been playing and laughing and, all day, just their joy, and really amazing. Look at Christian with this baby. Oh, yeah.